If you've never gotten verified by Cash App, then you may want to do that. If you have Cash App, you may use Cash App because most Cash Apps, or well, all Cash Apps can be tied to your bank account, credit union, whatever banking system you use. Cash App can be tied to it, and Cash App is a tool that you can use. Now, what you see on the screen is to show you how to get verified. I am with a company, hedge fund company called Novatech. Novatech is an American-based company, but they trade, it's a hedge fund trading company, and they trade all over America, and it is a phenomenal once you get educated to what it's all about. We're going to introduce that, but the first step that you want to take is because you're going to have to fund your Novatech account at some point. Novatech is a 100% free company for you to enroll in, but you have to take the information as we're going to explain to you and show you how to fund your free hedge fund account. Okay, we use Bitcoin as a process. Now, how to buy Bitcoin cryptocurrency using Cash App. You're going to get all that information from this process, but the first step for you to get involved with the Novatech, if you're going to fund your account with Cash App, is for you to be verified by Cash App, and we're running into that now because Novatech have a 48-hour process where if you enroll into Novatech, you have 48 hours to fund Novatech. Now, to fund Novatech is as simple as taking money out of one bank and put it into another bank. And we use pockets, and I will explain it. We take money out of your right pocket to simplify it and put it into your left pocket. As long as the money is in your left pocket, cryptocurrency fund, it produces an income that goes into your back pocket in your e-wallet. We're going to explain the e-wallet to you and all that if you don't understand the process of e-wallet. But what this is here is an opportunity for you to take the process of saving time on the 48 hours that Novatech give you to enroll. The first step that you want to take is to verify yourself with Cash App, because at some point in time after you enroll into Novatech, you're going to have to fund your account, and Cash App is the fastest way that I have found to do that. There are other ways, Ethan, there are many other ways, and you're going to see those ways in a few minutes, but the fastest way that I have found for you to get, and the cheapest way, and we're spending less money to do that, is for you to enroll using Cash App. And Cash App support number you see on the screens, and you can get information about Cash App. We don't have anything to do with Cash App, but I'm trying to enhance your means for you to get involved with Novatech to show you how to first get verified with Cash App. Now, here's an opportunity to give some information about enrolling into Novatech. I'm sorry, I paused for a minute. Novatech, purchasing, you have to purchase Bitcoin on Cash App, and you confirm your Bitcoin purchase, and you can enroll. I put this information here to show you that to get detailed information about an overview of Novatech is at My Cashback Bank. Go to My Cashback Bank. It's going to give you about a 23-minute overview of Novatech, and if you understand that process, then you want to enroll. But I recommend that you don't enroll, which is in minus my plan B. I'm just putting that down for informational purposes, because you want to first get verified with Cash App if you have Cash App, or you're going to use other means of buying cryptocurrency in order for you to fund your Bitcoin account, your Novatech account. But now here, using this example here to show you how effective it and what the price of Bitcoin is. See, these are $31,669 is the value of Bitcoin on the day that I got this information. And you use this information here to show you detailed information about Bitcoin and how you fund your Novatech account through Bitcoin, and whatever amount you're going to put into your own bank, you got to do it through Bitcoin. That's what I'm telling you if you're using Cash App. We're recommending that you use Cash App to put your money into your bank, and you have to do it through the process of using Bitcoin, because your bank is going to have cryptocurrency. Now, here are instructions, step-by-step instructions and questions, then answers to show you what and how Novatech is involved with you funding your Novatech account using Cash App. These are questions here that are taken directly from the process. Now, we're not going to spend a whole lot of time with this. I'm going to try to do this presentation within 20 minutes because I don't want to be too lengthy in what I'm explaining, but so you stop this video. This is a video. Just stop it and get all the due diligence of your process that you want to get. And I recommend and strongly that you pay attention to the earning disclaimer that Novatech has, because this information here is to show you how to enroll and fund Novatech. The first step, though, is to verify your Cash App before you enroll, because you only have 48 hours to fund your Novatech account, and that's a banking process, the simplest process of example of taking money out of your right pocket and put it into your left pocket. And I use that example all the time, but we're talking about you taking money out of bank A and put it into bank B. It's still your money. Only you know what's in your bank account in bank A, and only you will ever know what's in your bank account in bank B, especially because in bank B is going to be your cryptocurrency that you're going to have a debit card for to go and do the same thing using the cryptocurrencies as you do with the tether currency that's in bank A. See, the dollar bills is considered to be tether, and you're going to convert those tether dollars to crypto dollars into bank B, and the bank B is going to give you a debit card as Novatech, which is a hedge fund, and the hedge fund is going to using cryptocurrency, if you can understand the principle of what we're saying. So make sure you don't take too much time and get an understanding, and we got that information here. Yes, learn how to use Cash App before enrolling into Novatech's hedge fund. You want to learn how to use your Cash App to fund your Novatech account. Is to take money from bank A and put it into your bank B. And these are the examples and showing you step by step. First one is what is Cash App verification, and explain that, how to verify your identity on Cash App step by step. You see these steps here. And the next one is, are there any other ways to verify my account with Cash App beside through the apps that you accept? I don't know if that's true, but anyway, here are the answers for that. What do you need to verify your Cash App account? You got all that there. How long does Cash App, how long does it take to verify Cash App? And in some cases it takes 2 days, 2 hours, and some days it takes longer, depending on you and how your information is that Cash App is asking you to give. So that information has to be in the posture that Cash App want to see it. Now, what if Cash App want verify your identity? Well, they will if you give them the information that they're asking for. Make sure you stop these data on this video and study this for yourself before you make an attempt to try and to fund your Novatech account. But to enroll into Novatech is 100% free. You're going to enroll 100% free, and then you have 48 hours to do the funding, and you can fund it as low as $100. What I mean by that is you can take $100 out of your current bank and put it into your Novatech bank as low as $100. That's your money in the bank. It's only you know what you have in your bank A, and only you know what you have in your bank B. But what I'm suggesting to you to listen to is that your bank B, the Novatech hedge fund account, is considered to be your bank B, and only you know how much is in there, and it grows on an average of 3%, on an average of 3% on a daily basis, on an average of 3% on a daily basis, whereas the bank a tether that you have in your bank A most often don't grow as fast as 3% on a daily basis. Matter of fact, it may not grow 3% on a yearly basis, but that's not debatable right now. Now, from your Cash App and your current bank account to your Novatech and your new weekly banking system. That means step by step. You see these 7 steps here is explained to you how you open up your pocket-to-pocket banking system using Cash App wallet. Cash App is an e-wallet, if you understand what I'm saying, and you're going to take that information here. Stop this information and study the information, but first go to My Cashback Bank. That's only a video explaining to you the Novatech overview, and then when you decide that you're going to enroll, you have 48 hours after you enroll to fund your Novatech account, but you're going to enroll at Money is My Plan B. It's a free enrollment. All your personal information that they are asking you for, you'll see that when you go there, because we're going to now in a few minutes show you the application for you to enroll. So don't get excited about that. We'll move it on. Now here is again, this is step 1 for the application. Just simply Go to Money's My Plan B. All what you see on the screen is going to come up. This is step one. Put all the information in. Put your username in, and I recommend use a username as opposed to your email. But you can set it up with your email. You want to put your Novatech, your bank name in your Novatech. Just follow the instructions that you're going to get, and it's simple. It's a simple process, and if you don't comply with all the information, you can't complete step 4, and we're going to get that in a few minutes. Now look, here is step 2. Step 2 again, I always want to emphasize here in step 2 is how to start your associate and or your affiliation with Novatech. You can be an associate and get paid on a daily weekly basis, and that's 2 times a week, or an affiliate in the same process. But it's very important because it enables you to get paid weekly for you to enroll. You want to enroll free, and then once you fund your account, that is to take money out of your bank A and put it into your bank B, it's always in your pocket, and we use a pocket-to-pocket analogy to explain it. You take money out of your right pocket and put it into your left pocket. Only you know what you take out of your right pocket, and only you know what you put into your left pocket. And this is the application, step 2 of the application, to show you how to set up that process. And what's in your pocket stays in your pocket as long as you want to let it stay in. But you can take a debit card out of your pocket, your back pocket, to go to the e-wallet. We're going to show you in a few minutes how to use that information to set up your process. Now I'm going to move on because I'm told that sometimes I take too long in explaining it. This is step 2. Now here's step 3 for you to understand the process. And the only thing with step 3 is for you to list your address and your information like that. But now I put an arrow here to show you that you don't have to concern yourself with having a shipping address, because the shipping address is there, but you don't have to use a shipping address. And that's why the red arrow is there to show you that it's an optional process. And you click the little box, so you see the little green arrow and check the little box. You check that box. That's letting Novatech know that your mailing address is the same as your shipping address, and what they're going to ship. They don't ship anything to your address, because on a weekly basis they put your money that you get paid, and I won't say money, they put your funding from your hedge fund into your e-wallet. It goes into your e-wallet. I don't know why I use the term, because that's what it is. Yeah, every week they add money to your e-wallet, and you take your debit card and take money out of your e-wallet, if you can understand that principle. Money is My Plan B is where you're going to get enrolled as an affiliate and as an associate. I am an associate of Novatech, but I'm embarking upon becoming an affiliate, and it works just like well, let's say like Amazon. You can become a client and an affiliate. Here's the same way. You can become a client or you can become an affiliate. And what we're showing here in step 3, is to show you how to not to have to use a shipping address like you would if you were an affiliate with Amazon. But Novatech does not work like Amazon. Novatech is a hedge fund, as you already know. Okay, now this is step 4. Step 4, we're in conclusion of this. You have to check all these 4 boxes you see on the left. You also have to make sure that you use the security code when you complete the box. Now we got put the arrow down here, the red arrow, to show you the hold intake, and we're going to get that to you in a few minutes to show you how the CEO of the company is explaining to you in detail about the hold intake and how the hold intake work. And we're going to emphasize that because of the 48-hour limitation that Novatech's computer have upon you for you to take an action once you decide you're going to enroll into Novatech. But make sure that your funding process is set up before you enroll. And the funding process that I'm recommending is the Cash App, and there are other ways that you're going to also show that as well. Now we're going to move on. Here again is the CEO of the company, and what the CEO is doing is explaining to you the process of the compensation as to how you're going to receive funds every Friday and every Saturday. They're going to update your e-wallet every Friday and every Saturday, depending on you, and only you can determine how much you're going to have in your increase in your e-wallet every Friday and every Saturday. No one can do that but you, and it's all determined by whatever you fund your Novatech account with. Whatever you take out of your bank A and put into your Novatech bank B is what's going to give you an indication of how much you're going to earn on a weekly basis. We're going to show you that in a minute. Now you see in the yellow YouTube URL that the CEO, the Reverend Cynthia Pathon's ahead. She's only explaining you in detail is how you follow her information for you to make the most success and be most successful in Novatech using what she's showing you step by step as how to do. Now it may appear to be like there's only one way we pay, and this is not multi-level marketing, this is not a pyramid, this is to her explaining to you how the genealogy tree works in Novatech. So make sure you access this URL YouTube video, so she's going to explain to you the process of doing it. Now you and just 3 people is what she's explaining, and this is another example of what she's explaining, and this is done just to show you only need 3 people, and those 3 people you see, you get 3 people, and then the 3 people that you get, they'll get 3 people, and then those persons, they'll get 3 people, and so forth. And when you get your 7th level, you will get paid 7% of the customers in each level. You see what I'm talking about? You'll get 7%. Now, that equates to about what? So you look down at the bottom, 6,561 people. And you imagine what you get in 7% or 2% or whatever the percentage is from each person. You then begin to see what Novatech is really all about. And it's an American-based company, but it's traded all over the world. So trading is a hedge fund trading company. Novatech is a hedge fund trading company. That's what it is. I'm not going to get the phone. I don't know who it is calling, but it's interrupting me, and I was intending to turn it off. Study this detailed Novatech proposed associates. I'm just going to stop. There's associate compensation plan. Just study that, and you'll understand what the process is and what we're trying to explain to you in this whole process. This won't stop ringing. But anyway, I've got no answer to them because I'm doing this, and I'll get it later. Now, here again, how to introduce a person to Novatech. Make sure you understand and stop this information and study this slide so you can get an understanding of how you want to introduce other persons to Novatech. Okay, so make sure that you don't spend too much time on it, but make sure you stop it. Okay, now look, here is what I was talking about the holding tank. You want to get an understanding of the holding tank, because the holding tank is where you're going to spend either time or save time. What I mean by that is, if you enroll into Novatech, you have 48 hours for you to fund your account. And make sure you go to My Cashback Bank. It's a video, 23-minute video, explaining the overview, giving you a complete overview of Novatech. That's what it's all about. Stop this information, and it's all about the holding tank. In the holding tank, you see the URL above in the white. That's the CEO of the company explaining to you the holding tank. So make sure your first thing you do before you get involved is to visit what the CEO is explaining to you about the holding tank, and she's going to show you how the 48 hours work. And when you go to the My Cashback Bank, it also is going to show you insights of the holding tank. Okay, now look, we're moving right on kind of fast to move on to this. This is check your funding to start. Get your information straight before you decide, and this is information to show you how to upgrade your account. And this is again from the CEO. You see the green URL, you see in the YouTube green URL, that's the CEO of the company explaining to you about the holding tank. The holding tank is very important because it's one of the first things that you have to adhere to before you get started with understanding and also processing what you need to do into Novatech. Watch this video until you fully understand, and then share it with your downline, with the persons that will end up being in your downline, and that will show that 6,500 plus people. Those persons are going to be in your customer bank, is what I'm saying. Now, here again is a CEO, and she's showing how to update your e-wallet and how to withdraw money from your account through your e-wallet. How to withdraw money from your account, and you want to access this is to how to cash out and take money out. These are the procedures that she's explaining to you, how to use your newfound bank. We're going to say it that way because it really is I say a bank because you're going to take money out of one bank and put it into another bank. And that's what she's doing, to explain to you the process and the procedures that you have to go through in order to make the best of the best. Okay, again, here is how to update, and this is again the CEO explaining it to you, how to update the e-wallet and to set up the 2FA. Now, 2FA is for you to have what we call a KYC. You have to get it approved in order to do that. But if you go through the Cash App KYC, and that's to be verified by Cash App, once you go through that, it doesn't give you as much information that you would have to give if you don't use Cash App, if you use one of the other processes for you to fund your Novatech account. Your 2FA here is something that you have to set up once you update your e-wallet, and the e-wallet is what you're going to really want to concentrate on, because that's where you get your weekly pay on through a process of your e-wallet. The e-wallet is funded on it's upgraded on a Friday and on a Saturday. We call it reinvest. You get paid every Friday and every Saturday through Novatech, and it goes into your e-wallet. Here are the other ways other than the Bitcoin or Cash App. The Bitcoin is at the top, and we'll use Bitcoin to fund Novatech, and all these are the other Ethereum, Litecoin, and USDT TRC20 are the other ways to fund your Novatech account using this process. But you must learn how to fund your free Novatech account, business account, using Cash App or other cryptocurrency exchanges such as you see here. But I'm recommending, if you have Cash App, it's the fastest and the least expensive way to do that. There are no fees. In other words, you have to pay the gas fees, they call them on these other ways to fund your account. They call them gas fees, and because they're exchanges, and when you exchange tether money, a dollar bill, to a new currency, you have to pay a fee for that, and that's why they call them gas fees. But in Cash App, you don't have those different expensive gas fees, notwithstanding the fact that when you convert your Cash App dollars to Bitcoin, you still got to pay Bitcoin a fee, but the fee is not as expensive as they are on the others, and it's faster to do it that way as all. Now, I'm in the conclusion of this. Here are the different. This is Diamond Review is the name of my company, and I'm trying to get you to understand the Diamond Review lifestyle that the Diamond Review is going through, and being empowered by the percentages that you see. Now, what you see on the screen are the weekly and the monthly percentages that Novatech has paid over the past 3 years. They're on the 4th year of operation right now. They're in the 4th year. They started in 2019. We are now in 2020, and June of 2020 was a very good month for Novatech, and so was July, and it looked like it's going to be the same in August with Novatech. But you can't, those data are not presented here. The only thing you see here are just those percentages that each person that's involved in Novatech received a portion of these percentages on a weekly basis, because every Friday and every Saturday, all persons that's a customer and or an affiliate of Novatech are paid every Friday and every Saturday, and the money is put into the e-wallet, and the e-wallet is connected to your bank, just like your Cash App is a form of an e-wallet connected to your current bank. Now we're talking about you having a different kind of e-wallet connected to your new Novatech bank. That's what I'm always saying. Now, in conclusion, this again is the CEO of the company, and what the CEO of the company is now, I'm showing this 2 times because what she's doing in this video, and it's a video, you can see it's a YouTube video, and her big URL is at the bottom. Make sure you access that, and she's going to show you again and again how to update your wallet and withdraw, how to access this video and the cash out procedures that you're going to use, because your cash out is what you're going to perhaps want to do, not just to put it in, but you perhaps want to take it out and pay some bills or travel or do whatever you want to do, run your business, because this is a business that we're recommending. Now, I've been with you now for 24 minutes. I'm going to close this off at 25 minutes so it won't be too long, but make sure you play it over and over and again until you understand it, and share it with as many people as possible. And when those persons that you share it with, they are going to enable you to be enhanced more and more monetarily. Share it with as many people as possible. The more people you share it with, the more money you get every Friday and every Saturday. Bye-bye.